to Talking Scotch with me, Pierre Meintjes. Now today what we're going to do is something slightly different. We're going to start looking at glassware and why we use certain glasses to drink whiskey and or other drinks for that matter. Now, as I've always said right from the beginning, there are no rights and there are no wrong ways when it comes to drinking whiskey. However, by using the correct glassware, we can enhance your whiskey drinking journey right from the time that you pour the whiskey into the glass to the time you take the last drop out. So, if you want to drink your whiskey out of a tin cup or a plastic mug, that's your business. But if you follow these simple rules, maybe your experience will be just that much more enhanced. So the first glass we're going to look at is the classic cocktail glass. Now, whilst you can make whiskey cocktails using a glass like this, this is not the kind of glass you would use to drink whiskey out of. Its shape apparently was designed so that when you put the cocktail stick with the olive into it, it lies nicely and neatly up against the side of the glass. This, on the other hand, is a red wine glass. You can see it's got a very full bowl. The idea is that when you pour the red wine into it, there's plenty of surface area for the wine to breathe, to open up, to enjoy your red wine. On the other hand, this is a white wine glass, much smaller. The idea is that you want to keep the wine chilled. You pour in half a glass, if that, be able to keep that wine chilled all the time, and it holds the aromas and characters much better than the red wine glass, which you want to open up. This is a champagne flute. Now it's quite interesting that more trendy and modern times they're going back to using the champagne cup, which is a wide open rimmed glass. But currently a champagne flute is the one that is being used. It's designed to be narrow. It's designed to keep all the bubbles and the fizz in for as long as possible. This, on the other hand, is a perfect glass to make a long whiskey drink. So it's crystal, as you can hear. Put in the ice, put in a couple of tots of whiskey, fill it up with your favorite mixer: ginger ale, lemonade, dash of Angostura bitters, Coca-Cola, slice of lemon, slice of orange, whatever you want to do. Perfect whiskey glass for drinking a long drink round a braai, summertime drink. People think you can't drink whiskey at lunchtime. By using a glass like this with a nice mixer, perfect. This, on the other hand, is a whiskey tumbler. This is the kind of glass I would use when I come home in the evening. I want to make myself a nice drink. Nice heavy base, crystal glass as well. A couple of blocks of ice. I always put the ice in first. Pour the whiskey over the ice. Add your water or soda, whatever you want to drink. And this makes a perfect drink for if you want to slowly sip away and enjoy your whiskey. However, both these two whiskey glasses that we just looked at, this one and this one, would be no good to do a whiskey tasting. If you put whiskey into the bottom of this glass and you wanted to do a tasting, the whiskey would be so far down the bottom of the glass that you wouldn't have the opportunity to be able to experience all those aromas and character that come out. Similarly with this one, if you put whiskey in the bottom of this glass, because of the size of the glass, you'd be losing so much of the aroma and character that the whiskey has produced, and you wouldn't be able to experience it in the best way when doing a tasting. This, on the other hand, is the classic whiskey tasting glass. This is a Glencairn glass, as it's called, made by the Glencairn Glass Company in Scotland. Raymond Davison, the managing director, is a very good friend of mine. This one actually has a stem. You can get them with a little short stem. I prefer the one with a stem because perhaps my hands are bigger than average. I like to be able to hold it. I like to be able to look at the glass, look at the color of the liquid. But more importantly, it's tulip shaped to be able to bring all those aromas and character of the whiskey up into the top of the glass around the rim, where by holding the glass at this angle, place the rim on your top lip and put your nose right into the glass. And we will do this properly when we do a whiskey tasting, but by doing that you can see that all the aromas and character of this whiskey would come beautifully up through the tulip shape of the glass. So as I said right in the beginning, how you drink your whisky is actually your business. Whatever you want to use in terms of the vessel is your business. Having said that, by following these general rules, just basic rules, I'm sure you'll find that your whisky drinking experience will be so much better. Thanks for watching, and as we say in Scotland, slàinte.